Hello everyone, this is Mr. Appel. I'm this time just going to show you for the second problem, just kind of talk you through it. I'm not going to let you make you watch me write it all out, sorry. Here it's similar to the previous problem, only the difference is it's a difference of 40. So similar to what we did the first time, I let x equal one number and y represent the other. I'm just going to kind of use highlights to point. The next step, since the difference is 40, that's why it's y minus x. The truth is here, if you wrote x minus y, that would still be the two numbers having a difference of 40. That would be perfectly fine. It really wouldn't change anything. Your equation ends up looking a little bit different, and you end up getting sort of opposites. Your y value would end up being the negative 20, and the x value would end up being the positive 20, but you still get the same two numbers, is what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I know I'm jumping around here, but you get the same two numbers. So same idea, they differ by 40, so that's this. Then I solve for y in terms of x, so I just get the y by itself. I write the function for the product, x times y. Then I do the substitution, so I replace the y value with the x plus 40. And again, if you wrote this first one up here, if you wrote this as x minus y, then this will look a little bit different, but you'll end up with the same result. And so I put that quadratic into standard form by distributing the x. Notice this time the a value is positive. It's a positive one, which means that if we were to graph it, it would open up, which means it will have a minimum. The problem is asking for a minimum, so that means we're on the right track. Always good to do that little check-in to make sure that you are doing things the right way. That's a real easy way to tell if you're off. Okay, then again, to find the minimum or maximum for any quadratic, we simply negative b over 2a. So that's negative 40 over 2 times 1, positive 1. So we end up with negative 20. And then once you have the x value, find the y value, take that negative 20, plug it in for the x. We get negative 20 plus 20, which is, sorry, negative 20 plus 40, which is 20. And so our two numbers are negative 20 and positive 20. And so the product, if I had asked you for the product, which I will sometimes, the product, it's the min product. I didn't talk about this in the last problem, but sometimes I'll also ask for not just the numbers, but what the actual minimum or maximum product is. And so the minimum product is simply the product of those two, which would be negative 400. And you can just literally just multiply the two numbers together, or you could take your x value and plug it back into your original function in standard form. Probably easier to just multiply the two numbers together. Okay, that's all for now. Thanks.